Good morning, grade 5 students, and welcome to our English video lesson. I hope you're having a good day. Today, we will study Module 7, Our World, Part 2. Our lesson today is based on the previous lesson, but today we will focus on the grammar. Before we start, let's take a look at our learning objectives for today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to, number 1, recall the use of going to for future plans. Number 2, use going to correctly in speaking and writing. For our lesson today, we will be looking at student book page 83 and workbook page 72. Make sure you open the right pages. We will start our lesson today by doing a fun listening activity. You need to open your workbook page 72, exercise 2. As you can see in this activity, there are no pictures. In this listening activity, we have to prepare ourselves by reading the sentences very carefully and underlining the key words. Take a minute to read the sentences and underline the key words. Okay, now we are ready to start listening. Listen and put a tick if the sentence is true, or put an X if the sentence is false.
Workbook, Module 7, Our World. 2. Listen and put a tick or an X.
Hi, Anne. What are you doing?
Oh, hello, Maggie. I'm looking for some information on the internet.
Why? Is it for homework?
No, it's for our friend, Betty.
Are you helping her with her homework?
No, I'm looking for a present for her. It's Friendship Day this Saturday, remember?
Oh no, I forgot it again.
Don't worry, Maggie. We can get her a big present, and it can be from both of us.
Good idea. We can also make her a special card too.
Sounds good. You're better than me at drawing, so you can make the card. I'm going to find a present. Do you have any ideas?
Sure. What about a jigsaw puzzle? She loves doing puzzles.
Great idea.
If you need to listen again, rewind the video. Let's check the answers together. Number 1, the answer is false. Number 2, the answer is true. Number 3, the answer is false. Number 4, the answer is true. Number 5, the answer is false. Number 6, the answer is true. Did you check all your answers? Good job. Now, I need you to pay attention to sentences number 4, 5, and 6. As I told you before, in our lesson today, we will focus on grammar. The grammar we will be practicing is repeated in these 3 sentences. Our grammar lesson for today is going to. Let's recall it together. When do we use going to? Well, we use the future be going to talk about future plans. For example, I am going to travel to Australia this summer. There are 2 forms, the affirmative and the negative. Let's discuss each of these forms in details. We will start with the affirmative form. It's made of 4 parts: pronoun, plus verb to be, plus going to, plus the verb in the infinitive form. Like this example, I am going to sleep. She is going to study. You are going to travel. Now we will move to the negative form. It is very similar to the affirmative form, but we only have to add not. So we will start with a pronoun plus verb to be plus not going to plus the verb in the infinitive form. For example, I am not going to sleep. He is not going to study. They are not going to travel. Look at these two pictures and tell me what is the boy going to do and what is he not going to do. Use both forms, affirmative and negative. Okay, let's start with the affirmative form. What is the boy going to do? He is going to play basketball. Okay, now let's see the negative form. What is he not going to do? He is not going to play football. Okay, let's do that again. But this time, tell me what is the girl going to do and what is she not going to do. So, we will not start the sentence with he. We will start it with, that's correct, she. Okay? Don't forget to use affirmative form and negative form. Let's see. She is going to read a book. She is not going to watch TV. Now we will move to the question form. How can we make questions and ask about future plans using going to? It's actually very easy. Let's discuss the form of the question in detail. Forming a question is actually very easy. Like the affirmative and the negative form, the question form is also made of 4 parts. This time, we will start with verb to be plus pronoun plus going to plus the verb in the infinitive form. Like these examples. Am I going to sleep? Is she going to study? Are we going to travel? And don't forget to put a question mark at the end. It's time for a quick practice. Here is a question that is missing some words. Remember, the question is made of 4 parts. So, which 2 parts are missing? What should we put in the gaps? We start the question with verb to be. So here we will use is. Is Ali going to? What should we put here? A verb. Excellent. Do we change anything in the verb? Do we add anything? No. We put the verb in its infinitive form. So the question should be like this. Is Ali going to play football? Yes, he is. Here is another one. A question with 2 gaps. What are we going to start with? That's correct. Verb to be. Are we going to use is? No. Because of the pronoun they, we are going to use are. Okay? And do we make any changes to the verb? No. We keep it in the infinitive form. So, the question should look like this. Are they going to read a story? Yes, they are. Now that we recalled the affirmative form of going to, the negative form and the question form, it's time for us to practice in speaking. It's time to chat. So please open your student book, page 83, exercise number 5. In this exercise, you are going to talk about the future plans of Adil and Farida. In order to do so, first, you have to fill in the calendar with the activities in the blue box. There are no fixed answers here, so you can order the activities in any way you like this. After you finish filling in the calendar, you will take turns to ask and answer your classmates about Adil and Farida's future plans. You will start by asking your classmate about Adil's plans and they will answer you, like this.
What is Adil going to do on Sunday?
He's going to go to bed late.
Then, your classmate will ask you about Farida's plans and you will answer them, like this.
What is Farida going to do on Sunday?
She is going to read books.
Okay, now pause the video until you finish asking and answering each other. Now, I would like you to open your workbook, page 72, exercise 3. In this exercise, we are going to practice using going to in writing. For this activity, I want you to imagine that it's Friendship Day tomorrow. Write 2 sentences about what you are going to do and 2 sentences about what you aren't going to do. Take a look at this example. I am going to make a card for my friend. I am not going to stay home. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and write about yourself. Don't forget, write 2 sentences about what you are going to do and 2 sentences about what you are not going to do. For more practice and to make sure you can use going to correctly, please open your workbook on pages 78 and 79. This is an extra practice. In this exercise, you are going to ask and answer, but in writing. You are going to look at the pictures and use the given prompts to form a question and then answer it. Take a look at the first example. Is Karen going to make a card? Let's take a look at the picture. No, she isn't. She is going to make a cake. Now let's try and do number 2 together. Look at the picture and use the given prompts to make a question. We will start the question with verb to be. Which one are we going to use? That's correct. Is. Is Ali going to plant trees in the forest? Now look at the picture. What will the answer be? Yes. Yes, he is. Now it's your turn. Do the same thing that we did earlier. Look at the picture, use the prompts to form questions and then answer them. Pause the video until you're done and come back when you are ready to check your answers. If you are done, here you can see all the questions and the answers. Check and see if you got them all correctly. Well done, my dear students. We have finished our lesson for today. Let's take a look at what we have done. Number 1, we recalled the use of going to for future plans. Number 2, we used going to correctly in speaking and writing. Thank you, Grade 5, for watching this video. Take care and see you soon. Goodbye.